Before y'all got in here,
Oh, okay.
we need a hook.
Oh yeah. I got him, bro.
Yeah.
I used to be the new Nate Dogg, but I evolved. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? What's going on,
Good
man?
with it.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Got the homie Truth Hayes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna let y'all know off top, y'all gonna hear plenty of what we call truthisms.
Yeah, I like that.
Some shit that he believes.
Yeah. Hey, it ain't just me though. You might not even believe it till you hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the homie Chiane. She out here getting that shmoney.
Yeah. I talked to her earlier.
Out here getting that shmoney.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chiane XO.
But shit, yeah, welcome to the No Buffer Podcast.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm your host.
sir.
Last name good. And to my right, I got the dog.
True face. You know what I'm saying?
It's Lingo Steve-O. And straight ahead, I got my man.
He ain't got it mic
He ain't
on.
ready. He ain't ready.
He ain't
He
even
ain't ready.
booted up.
We gonna wait on you, cuz.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. We'll wait on you.
Yeah, we gonna wait on you.
Wait on you.
That nigga.
Feel like
Hilarious.
change.
Hey,
That's right.
so I'm gonna shout out my girl Britt for the progress report. She say H new name is Hip Hop Herb.
Okay.
Hip hop
I like that.
I remember,
Triple
when he
H
didn't
shit.
I remember when he ain't even like being called Herb.
I like that. You
Herb.
know what? He got to own that. That's your name.
Yeah.
Man. His
Hip-hop
mama name is
We
Cassius.
had to
I'm gonna
make
call
fun
him
of him
Cassius.
for the longest. This ain't New York. You ain't no Herb to us, son.
Yeah.
His mama name is Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius.
That's it.
Hip hop heard.
Yeah, I like-
That's hard though.
I
That is-
like
that-
it, bro. You born
bruh,
on hip
that's
hop.
iconic,
The day
man.
of hip hop was created.
You only got a couple more that's better than your Fat Five, Freddy, and I can't think of the other
That's
one.
it, H.
Come on, man.
You up there?
Yeah, that's
Triple
hard.
H, man.
Yeah, that's it right there. H3 for sure.
Come on,
We gonna go there.
H3. H3O.
We go.
That's
It's
it.
bigger
man.
than water.
Trademark, like my
It's-
boy, like my boy Chad Butler say, trademark.
Trade mall.
Yeah.
Trademark.
I don't think H feeling him. I'm feeling it. That's
No,
it.
we
I don't
gonna
give a
make
fuck.
it work. All you gotta do is put it on the
he
shirt.
like
He just gonna have to own it.
You gotta
Yeah.
put it on the shirt. Give it to him.
You know how your neighborhood give you your nickname?
that's it.
That's it.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, ain't nothing you can do
Yeah,
about it,
sure.
bro.
You
know
If
how
your
many-
name Pork Chop, your name
You know how
Pork
many?
Chop.
You know how many baby ducks it is out there?
Come
bro?
on, man.
Hilarious.
Come on, man.
Name, bro.
Your name Pork Chop, it ain't Chop, man.
How many
That boy Chop.
peewees it is out there, bro? Your
Man, I
name
know
is
niggas
fire.
named Meatball and everything, man. Come
We
on,
ain't got
man.
to the bad one.
That boy Meat. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Meatball and everything.
I got two homies named Meat.
Come on, man. Man.
Pause.
Man hard though. Little man always the running back when he 5 years old. Little man always that dude.
Man,
Hey,
man.
you know who this ain't no cultural rash, it's just some trivia.
Go ahead.
Guess what famous rapper name Man? You fuck with him.
Man.
Kendrick.
Oh, you knew that.
Oh, yeah.
My
Little
bad,
Man.
My bad. I
tried
forgot
me, dude.
I forgot you part of the tribe. I forgot you part of the tribe.
We connoisseurs, man.
Yeah. Hey, he got a homeboy named Man.
Yeah,
I forgot.
straight up. Regular man.
forgot.
He little man.
I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody just text her.
Huh?
Y'all getting text. Uh-oh.
We just heard on the live they having some audio issues on the live, God.
Okay.
Gonna get that straight. Huh? Shout out to Bars. Bars tuning in live.
Oh, for sure.
Fly
For
mine.
sure.
Yeah. Shout out to
Okay.
Bars. Appreciate you, bro. We getting it right.
Shout out to Fly Minds, man. Y'all got to lock in too, man.
Yeah, they got locking on the music too.
So speaking of music,
Yeah.
twofold.
Go ahead.
First
talk
off,
to me.
my dog here just had the big 4-0 yesterday.
Jimmy.
Westside Jimmy just dropped
sir.
Cohiba on 11/11.
Cohiba.
You know, so they say how that work together. Bars tune in.
Yeah.
Bars dropped a hell of a verse on,
Yeah.
on that Cohiba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, dog. This to you.
Cohiba 11.
11/11. It came. The album dropped 11/11.
I was just waiting on that single in the promo I was seeing. Man, you did not disappoint. My
I ain't
boy.
gonna hold you. It's hard, dog. You ain't telling me about that neither, though.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
not
album-
disappoint.
album-
bro.
That joint fire.
Yeah, album riding though.
Well, my brother. We don't really talk about release dates.
You already done heard the music.
Yeah. We talk about the music. Let me hear the music and all
Yeah.
this other shit. We don't talk about release dates.
Yeah.
We ain't talk about rollouts.
Yeah.
I just expect you to know it off everybody.
Well, my brother, there's a lot going on out here, dog. But I'm tuned in. Yeah, I'm tuned in. Even though, like you say, it's probably shit I done heard, but I'm tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I love to hear people's complete thoughts.
Also, on the music tip, I walked in, I'm like, bro, this sound like Steve Homeboy. Before I even hit the door, I'm like, dog, this dude rapping sound like Steve. I pull in, he got the motion going. I was like, oh, this is music right here. Yeah.
That's only one Carlisle, by the way.
Only one Carlisle. Shout out the only one Carlisle. I heard it, bro. You got some joints. He said they ain't out yet. I asked him to send them to me.
He played some old shit too, like all that shit is new to the ears.
It's new to me.
Man, he just played about 4 of them. They jamming.
Yeah.
Jamming.
Yeah, that was total.
That what we trying to do here, man.
Yeah. I believe in everybody, but I believe in my man's. Like, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's always good, like, bro, to hear. I like discovering new music. Real talk.
And by the way, my man really from the city, so you know what I'm saying. It don't even
That's
sound like
always a
nothing
plus.
from the city. You
That's
know
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? This some whole other shit right here.
Yeah.
That's always a plus when you come from a certain place and they ain't looking for that curveball,
Yeah.
but then that music come out and they be like, oh, okay, I wouldn't even. Okay, you know, everything that's refreshing is always up there at the top.
That's how I know it lane wide open. You know what I mean? Jimmy too. Like, wow, y'all, like y'all, you know, y'all from here. Nigga don't even be sounding like they from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it make a difference.
Yeah.
You have to pull out some street names or some words out of them bars.
To let them know.
Let them know, yeah.
Folks will compare you to anybody. I ain't even gonna go down that road.
Go down it.
No, you already know who they compare me to, but I be sliding. That nigga
Who
be
they
chopping.
compare you to, True?
I ain't
Let them
gonna
know.
say
Let the
it,
people
man.
tell who they compare you to, True.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs, man. shout out to Buffalo, New York, too.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the homies, man.
Why we shouting out Buffalo?
Nah, it's just a little joke. He know I'm fucking with him.
Okay, he got beat in Buffalo.
Stupid.
Why did they beat him though? Like,
I don't know.
Did y'all ever realize?
Grown-ass man acting young.
Cause look, he got songs with all them folks.
Nah, it was the entourage of
Yeah,
the
it was the
entourage
entourage.
folks.
It's still my.
It
They
really
he
is
wasn't
about
even there.
nothing. Like,
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
hear them both talk, it's really about
Buffalo,
nothing.
they knew something was gonna happen. Like the perspective of even some underground rappers from Buffalo. Cause I be forgetting as many new people I be
Right.
touching and trying to hear.
Right.
It was everybody I've heard from Buffalo. The repetitive speech that they keep coming out of everybody from there is that they scared something's gonna happen to somebody in Buffalo sooner or later because they got something to prove they always have, being that New York
it's a
complex.
chip on the shoulder.
And they really like that. I got family in Buffalo.
Okay.
I've been once before. Ain't nothing out there, so they really got to get into it.
Yeah. I heard it. I heard
Ain't
the
nothing
exact
out
same
there.
thing we used to say.
They really got to get into it. It's almost like
You know how folks talk about like Detroit and shit like
Arkansas.
that.
I say more like an Arkansas.
Arkansas.
But
Yeah,
if Arkansas
they
had a
there.
big city next to it, like a couple hours away.
What is the big city in Arkansas?
Ain't no big
Fayetteville?
city around it. Kansas City or something?
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
nothing
Nah,
around.
Kansas City far. Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Little
But
Rock.
that ain't no big city.
But that
for
ain't
real.
no big city, though.
That ain't no big city.
Yeah.
Some outside the big cities.
Everywhere. Oh yeah.
Except for the major cities.
No, it's metropolitan areas.
Yeah, except for the
Yeah.
metropolitan cities.
Well,
Nah, everywhere's country as hell.
I was about to say not everybody. Well, you said major city. I was thinking capital
Metropolitan
No, I'm
areas.
saying like
They ain't
not
gotta be that
capital
big.
cities.
Because
Major cities.
do you know the capital of Florida? Yeah, country.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Yeah, nothing down there. I mean, ain't gonna say nothing down there.
But it ain't a metro city either.
Nah, it's not.
You go to Miami,
Yeah,
you
that's
go
why
to Miami, you gonna
do
hear
a lot of business down
everything
there,
but country folks. You gonna hear the Haitian motherfuckers for real. That's
Yeah.
their country. But that's what I'm saying. You gonna hear everything else but country.
Nah, that's why I took it back when he said major. Not like I was thinking
Yeah.
capital.
Yeah, no, just metropolitan.
Yeah,
cities,
metropolitan cities. Outside of that,
You trying to get me slipping too.
I did because that everybody don't get that right.
Yeah,
dog. Yeah,
Niggas would say Orlando or some shit before
Yeah.
they say Tallahassee.
yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, fact.
everybody know it ain't Miami. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Tallahassee
For the most
is
part.
really only known for Florida State, for real.
Yeah, and fan.
Fam, yeah,
Yeah,
fam.
fam.
Yeah,
How close is Bethune-Cookman? Ain't that in Tallahassee?
that's in
too? Or is the next
that's in
city over?
that's in something beach, Daytona Beach.
Okay, so that's the popping one. They on the
That's in Daytona Beach.
with that green water. They water
Yeah,
horrible.
for real.
Yeah, ain't
And
nothing
that
down
water green, dog, dark
there. Ain't
green.
that nothing but spring
Yo,
break.
next year, I'm trying to get to where the clear blue water at, man. I'm trying to go to Maldives.
There you go.
But look, get what I do. I looked up the flight,
Whew, it's stupid.
25.
Stupid.
Ooh,
minimum.
See,
Hold
now,
on, this is minimum.
Yeah,
I done
yeah.
seen 55. I done seen 40 something. I done seen
that's the
30
back
something.
of the plane price.
Y'all making me feel bad.
No, that's the back of the plane
I got
price.
flight benefits and still ain't using them like I
you
should
at?
be. My mom retired from Delta, so I paid last time I flew, I paid $75 round trip to LA.
You been blessed your whole
been
life.
blessed.
Passport just
He blessed. He
collecting
said
dust.
retire.
Hey, I don't want to call it. We work there now.
Yeah.
And
They done snatched all them type benefit type deals.
shit, no.
No, the
like,
benefits
we ain't been taking advantage enough.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the same way. I feel bad, bro.
Yeah, we ain't taking advantage enough. But
feel
like,
bad.
bro, 25 hours was the minimum.
25 hours.
How you feel about traveling by yourself?
I don't feel no way about traveling by myself. I don't did it.
I'm talking about like the country.
Oh, outside the country?
Yeah.
I would never.
Okay.
Wait, when you said
So you sound like my
25,
homeboy.
though, I thought you were saying 2,500, but you said
No, you said 25
25 hours.
Yeah, it's a
flight.
long flight.
I don't like
yeah.
traveling by myself.
Now
period,
you know it's
unless
split
I'm
up.
touching down with
You know,
somebody.
you know it's split up because you got to go. You gotta connect the flights and shit.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
You know, but 25 hours is the flight time.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's
You
like
see what I'm
going to
saying?
Australia.
So
That's a
that's
lot of
even
hours,
that's
bro.
even longer because you got to stay over somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like 25 hours is the flight time. Like how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
In
And
the
if you-
air.
And if you catch one of them straight ones, it's gonna be a little bit.
No, you
more
can't fly
ducky.
straight.
But that's where I want to go.
Not talking about like one that you only got maybe 3 hour layover.
And-
Some of them you got to stay the night.
And they say it's popping during my birthday time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
like something going down.
like that between they say February and April. The
Oh,
best
it's probably
time to go.
the
Climate.
climate. Yeah.
Yeah, the climate.
Yeah,
And
you
I
gotta
want.
be
I'm trying to
low.
get one of them bugaloo. But nah, I would never travel out the country by myself.
See, you like my partner. You like my partner. My partner Corey. He don't want to travel outside the country. By
I
himself.
will never
You
travel
don't-
out the
you don't
country
like-
by myself.
If you by yourself, you don't like to have somebody at least that you
Watch
know you
your
can call when you
back, bro.
touch down.
And they gotta watch my
No,
back.
they ain't got to come with me. But when I touch down, I want to be able to.
Oh, you got to know somebody.
Yeah, I want to be able to call
See,
somebody,
that's
bro.
the thing. I'm cool. I understand that. Like
I got to be able to call somebody, bro.
something like
No,
that. But like
a
the
nigga
travel-
from a nigga from the states,
You ain't wanna do
a
it.
chick for the states, nigga for the states, whoever I'm with has to be able to watch my back, and we speak the
Oh
same
yeah,
language.
I'm not in France about to get jumped on some.
Now,
I'll say this.
and I'm not going with everybody. Like my niggas from the hood, you can't come with me.
Yeah.
Cause you don't understand all these laws and regulations and all this other
Yeah,
shit.
you try to be like
yeah,
it
you
is
thinking
here.
everywhere like Jamaica. Like nah,
mess around, mess up.
nah,
before
you're
we
not
get
finna
there.
Britney grind to me.
I'm about to say you mess around, mess up before we get there in the
Yeah,
airport.
you not. I'm not finna be Britney Grinder, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? Or what's my other nigga name? Esco.
Yeah.
DJ Esco. Like,
Oh, yeah.
nah, niggas not finna 49, 50 days, 49 nights my ass.
Yeah.
Like,
They
hell
call-
nah.
Speak of the devil.
56,
they call-
whatever the fuck
they
that
call
shit is.
Freddie
It was
like
too-
that.
It
That
was
girl
too
said
many
she had a
nights for
dream.
me. It was
Ain't
too
no
many
way I
nights for
be
me.
chilling with somebody and they say I had a dream and I end up in jail. For
Oh, the
some
Freddie
money.
Gibbs shit. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
There's too many
I'll
different
say
ways,
this.
bro.
And he had people with.
Yeah, it's
Come
too
on,
many
man.
different ways, bro.
I'll say this. While I don't disagree with that, because I can't really speak for that.
ASAP Rocky. Nigga ain't finna ASAP Rocky me.
Man, he had a crazy one.
I gotta get the president to get me out.
Yeah, but he was. Didn't he shoot it? Didn't the shooting happen in his?
No.
Nah, that
No,
one
no,
they
no.
tried to lock him up for. They shot at him, I think.
Nah,
bro.
it wasn't.
It was a stabbing or something.
Yeah, it was something major, bro. It was
Nobody
something
got
happened.
stabbed, but they pulled out like some knives or something. It was some extra shit going on.
Yeah, it was some extra going on. Wasn't just no fight.
I'll say this though about like, because I've never done it, so I can't speak from my perspective. But I will say that the perception is completely different than what a lot of us think. Like over here, depending on where you go. Like I mean, I ain't going to the Middle East at all. You know what I'm saying? But
Period. But you know, Maldives is right there by the Middle East.
Hey, look,
But
I
there are
gotta
places-
know a noble.
you got to
or
go on
something out
Qatar
there.
Airways.
But what I'm saying is there
I
are
gotta know a
places.
noble.
There are places that you can go that like it ain't that. It's just like anywhere else that you can go. I understand the reservations, but being real, dog, like you really can travel and move easily. It's just you just need to make sure you're going to places that are well known. Like I wouldn't say go to Middle East. I wouldn't even go to like places in South America, Dolo. But Europe, you go Dolo. You know what I'm saying? Mexico,
yeah.
well, certain parts of
But
Mexico.
you heard about the
gotta go to
Maldives,
tourist-
right?
to the
Huh?
tourist
You heard
cities
about the
and stuff.
Maldives, right? That's right there next to the goddamn.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
South Asia.
South
that's
Asia.
right there next to the.
But it's
You know
places
why
that
I
you can
wanna
you got to
go,
go.
bro.
You got to go on like Qatar
You know where I
Airways.
want
and
to
shit
go?
like
Because
that.
I'm not a tourist guy.
What?
I want to go to like Malaysia, bro.
Oh, that's over there. That's
Oh,
that way.
South Asia.
Yeah. Like what's the name?
And-
Maldives just like a
Island,
island.
the little smaller
Yeah,
island.
but
Those
all
are
the
cheapest
other-
place. Those are cheapest places to visit though.
For
Anywhere
sure.
like
For
South,
sure.
Go there
South
with a
Asia.
couple
For
$100 be
For sure.
straight.
But all that other shit is over there. It's right there.
Bali.
It's like they're neighbors. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But my perspective of Malaysia is it ain't really no tour. I know it's tourist stuff there, but compared to places like Maldives and other places,
It's not modern.
it's not tourist. I get to go eat in the whatever they favelas is called.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I like to do if
I'm
I'm
not
going
fucking
out
with
the
no.
country.
I ain't doing the Carmelo Anthony shit. I'm not fucking with no favelas. Hey, listen, hey man, I done seen City of God, my nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's my
going
favorite
there
movie
fucking
ever.
with no favelas. Not even City, even City of
I
God.
got
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Remember the favelas?
No, I mean the
But that's
the
everywhere,
realistic
though, bro.
view, the
That's
realistic
everywhere.
view of
Breaking
traveling
news.
internationally though.
Some niggas hood worse than our hood.
Nah, it's
the hoods
it's everywhere,
bad,
dog.
But what I'm saying, the
They
realistic
ran
view,
in on Arsenio Hall yesterday or the day before yesterday while he was in his house. Ran in Nas' house the same day while he was gone.
the realistic view of
Everywhere,
of
dog.
international travel is, dog, you're American, so they know you spending money. So like the truth is, everywhere you go, they're gonna cater to you as an American because they know you spending money. That's the misconception. Like, so you could go somewhere and feel like you right here.
Yeah.
I got
No matter
another
what.
one.
Now, if you're trying to hit the hoods and all that, that's something else.
That's
that
different.
I got
you
another
need a
one.
tour guide.
My brother went to Morocco to teach the kids over the music and shit, right?
Yeah.
Said them folks pickpocket the hell out of his ass.
Oh, that'll happen.
Yeah, but that's even on that.
That
If
happened
you
in
really,
Europe, too.
if you know, they just want that couple $100 in American money you got. Don't leave out the house with no stacks and nothing. And I give it to. Hey, you don't really be hearing about Americans getting killed. They get robbed all the time, but
Listen,
getting took out like that.
I feel.
And they might be keeping it out the media, but
Hardly,
they be
bro.
wanting that
I kind
bread,
of feel
bro.
what you're saying, but at the same time, even if something happens to me, I need somebody to be able to tell this story.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't need me to be over because something happened to me and don't nobody know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
Somebody got to be with me,
They could try to rob me with a knife, and
and the folks who
bucking
with
now.
me, they got to know my
I need
family.
somebody with me.
They got to know my family. They got to know
There's some other
my
things you
pet
can do,
name.
My
They
password
gotta-
to my phone.
Hey, they do have travel groups. So for anybody that's, I ain't talking about y'all, but I'm saying for people that's watching the podcast, there are other people that don't want to travel alone that travel with other like groups. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if you feel kind of like, I'm only saying that because like, dog, it's a big world out here,
Yeah.
and like I don't want a nigga to be 40 still saying like, bro, I ain't traveling.
So a couple
by
years ago,
myself.
I
Talking
was
about he's
telling
going
you,
to Albany for his
Yeah,
vacation.
bro, like, you know,
next weekend.
going to Albany. Hey, a couple years ago, I remember telling you I ain't really interested in seeing the rest of the world. Like,
Yeah,
that.
I-
and talking about in terms, because I watch a lot of this shit, so it's like, oh, I've been there type shit.
So
but
you
I
don't want to go to
Hold
Africa?
on, hold
in
on,
the
hold
middle of
on.
the
But
motherfucker,
ever
bro?
since I got put on, I feel like I got to take advantage of it.
You got to,
You
dog.
see what I'm saying?
Got
So, but before that, I was like, no, I'm kind of straight, because that shit do be costing money, too,
Yeah.
to go to some shit that I'm not necessarily interested, even though I can be put on, I'm not necessarily interested in. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like I seen it type shit or whatever the case may be. But since I got put on,
yeah,
it's feel like I got to make it my business to go see that
I,
now.
I
Yeah.
would say as your dog, like you should.
You got to.
Nah, that
But you
is,
know what I'm saying? You don't know how long this
yeah.
window is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should do it, dog.
I say that not to say that I'm not interested in the world. I'm just not interested to pay to travel. I wasn't interested
It's
to pay
expensive. Some places.
to travel
Well, this what you
to go
do,
see
bro.
all that. But
Sometimes you just don't know though.
Yeah, this what you
no,
do, though, bro.
I'm
You
saying, but
actually-
I do know because I told you, but I sit at the house and watch the Discovery Channel, the History Channel, shit like that. But hear me out. But by me seeing that, I'm not interested to go pay. I wasn't interested to go pay to go see all that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But since it's on the up and up, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
feel
feel that.
the same.
You dig what I'm saying?
But at the
Yeah.
same time, for a person that might not be where you at now, that's in that spot you were before.
A couple years ago.
Now peep this. If they open up Cuba tomorrow, I might spend my last money to go. Because it's stuff down there that I didn't even know I wanted to see. Like them old school cars down there in Cuba that they have to keep up.
Oh, you know.
Come on, my boy.
Hey, look.
I
you
got
know
to
who I
go
learned that
see
from?
that.
You know,
I got to
You know
go
how I
see
learned that
that.
from?
What's that?
I did. I'm finna tell you.
Talking about
Oh, he didn't know.
I
He
ain't-
didn't know.
at first.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention to it. You
I
see
learned
the
that-
pictures and stuff.
I learned that a
My
couple
parents
years
went
ago.
when Trump opened up when Trump opened up the embargo thing. My parents my dad has, like you said, my dad has stories. He had to get himself right. He had my camera on him, so he ain't want to get robbed. They went through like some speakeasy steps to go get some real Cuban cigars. And he came back and he gave me a couple, but he thought he was going to have to knock a couple of them out because they went in through some tight. He was like, is it cool down here?
Listen,
but he had his wife with him.
I got a
he had
story
my mom
about some
with him,
shit
so
like that too.
He good.
So
But
I
it was
learned
all
about
good.
I learned about them cars through currency in Cuba.
In Cuba, yeah, you go down there and cop
So
shit for low too.
he was talking to what's my nigga name from the drink shops? Not Nori.
EFN.
EFN. You know, he kind of plug, that's his
yeah.
people type shit, I think. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "But I can hook you up." You know what I'm saying? There was
real
they went
exotic.
into a whole dialogue about the car. You know, currency into them cars.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said, "Oh my God, dog! If you could get me this 57 such and such,
Exactly.
that's like the holy grail of
Yeah,
yes."
that's what he
You know what I'm
wants,
saying?
yeah.
And you can't
know,
find it here, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
too
I almost
old.
nutted on this stuff because he was so happy to get
happy.
But guess what
that
they
he was
doing?
a plug.
Guess what they do in Cuba though?
Well,
They almost manufacture their own parts when they get that old because you can't get the parts no more. So they running better than they was when they was made in the 50s.
You get some
Like
more?
it's crazy the car culture down there, bro. And they look brand new. Like they have to keep them new because well, that's the reason for the people that don't know. They have to keep those old 50s and 40s and 60s year cars new because I believe they cut off the trade where they bring in the newer cars over too in like the 90s.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they
they-
try.
No, that's the everyday cars.
every day. It's
Cause
like
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now you got to go to Cuba and
What
see
Fast and the
the
Furious that was when they was in Cuba?
Now you got to go to
Yeah.
Cuba and see, and it ain't no 67 Chevys, no
Yeah.
72
No,
Cutlasses.
no, they
It's
50s.
57 Chevys
Yeah.
that we don't know the name
Yeah.
with brand new paint jobs, all of them.
On the,
ain't
on
no
the,
rust.
On the what's the name?
Yeah,
it
Fast
was,
and Furious.
It was in the Fast and the Furious, and
forgot
they
which
was
one
racing
it
in the
That's the
beginning.
real
Yeah.
They
cars,
talking about
dog.
we got to race the Cuban mile,
And they
Remember,
all
they
paint
cars
jobbed
is
out.
crazy.
They
Yeah.
like they car culture is different. That you won't even find rusty cars down there, bro.
And then, so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kurt's so happy because he was like, man, I've been looking everywhere for this car, and I can't find it. And EFM was like, oh, dog, it
I
ain't.
know where 5 of them at right now.
we can make that happen.
Make it happen.
He said, really, dog? Really? Like, he was, like, excited. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Dog.
So that's why I learned, like, oh, yeah, they into them. They got them type shit
got
down
it.
there.
You got to go
Oh,
see it
man.
for yourself, though, dog.
Yeah, shit.
speaking
shit.
of
I
currency,
ain't hopping on no boat or nothing.
Nah, we can't get there right
flights
now.
only.
You know how them niggas get up here?
We can't get there right now, though. But it'll
Them
open
baseball
up.
players and shit.
Yeah. It's all kind of things.
Yeah, they be going through all hell and hot water to
Try
get
to
into
get here to play.
America.
They try to play
yeah,
ball.
I ain't doing that one.
For 100.
Open back up.
Yeah, I ain't doing
It
that
might. It was closed for so long, but the fact that they opened it for that 6
Small
months
period.
or so,
Can't take the shit for granted.
I feel like they'll go ahead.
They only
It's money
let
on
a
both
select
ends.
few. They only let a select few people go over there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's anywhere though. They let a select few people go to
What?
Antarctica and fuck around.
I was
if
just
they
to a
want
good
to.
interview with
Ain't nobody else going.
I was just to a good interview with John Sally and Shannon Sharp, and he was just talking about the whole traveling thing. Like, that's what I do, cause he was like, you can't take for granted. He was like, me and my daughter. I forgot what he said. I want to say, was it Sri Lanka or some shit like that?
Man, I heard about it.
I think it was that, and he was like, you can't go there no more.
You can't.
Because they closed
They
the border.
closed the borders on that too.
So I think it was that. I'm not sure. I had to go back and listen. I don't want to
Dang.
lie on him, but it was something like that. It was, I think it was Sri Lanka.
We naive though, Americans, bro.
But
We are.
yeah, we are.
We could just goddamn.
We are.
And we think.
But
we're
he
in
was
the
like,
best
him and
place
his
on the planet.
daughter travel.
We think we could just goddamn go to Japan. We want to. No, you cannot.
But also, though,
Like,
we
bro,
don't.
this shit, bro, like we look at that shit like, but them folks over there probably look at this shit like, let us get caught with that shit.
Yeah, we dead.
Y'all think, oh, okay, sweet, you get a goddamn.
Yeah.
No, let us get
A
caught
slap on the wrist type shit.
He might
hey,
come
look,
up missing.
You really saying something just then.
Yeah.
You really just saying something then. If it was one of them, and that shit happened to them over here, I don't care if they famous or not. They in our eyes, they wouldn't be as famous as us.
Even
Yeah.
if it
You
happened.
see what I'm saying?
Even
You
if
see
it
what
happened to them over there.
No,
If it happened to them over there, they getting worse than Britain.
they get worse than
Yeah,
Britain.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, if they came over here and something like that happened, we'll never think they're more famous than our famous people.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
dig what I'm saying? So Like we expecting them to get Brittany Griner, like give them a pass, a slap on the wrist.
But she
We wouldn't do that shit.
It's American
with
arrogance.
all respect and disrespect, she ain't even a star over here, bro. She dunked like 5 times, bro.
And that's truthism number one.
Truth is, I'm
I told
number
y'all
one.
it's coming.
She ain't a star, bro. You know what she was most famous for before that? Not the bag on her. She can't hear this no way. But she was most famous for leaving her baby mama with a child. Now, how she had the child with her? No, I'm just playing with you. We know how they had the child. But that's what she was most famous for. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not getting in that, but you on that island by yourself.
I think I like the 6'8" chick better than her that's bad. The Australian chick.
You on Truth Island,
So I
like
don't care about her
Island.
height.
Truth
I wouldn't
Island.
take Brittany
I
Griner
like the
down.
6'8"
I'd take the
bitch.
6'8", 6'9"
Quote.
Australian chick down yesterday.
No, it's some beautiful women at WNBA, but just 90% of them gay.
Yeah. Because
that's a fact.
Cheryl Miller and them back in the day got them all.
That's a fact.
Hilarious.
Truth is
Double two.
No, that's
Number
true.
two.
Y'all go look up these cases, man. They don't want to. Y'all better stop playing. Don't count them. They doing the counter on me live.
Hey.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the live. Hey, look, I wish I could.
Put the counter up.
Yeah, I put the counter up. Yeah, I need to put the counter up. We might try to get that done.
I'm 2 for 2 though. Them is both true though.
But now, to go back to John Sally,
Yeah. There we go.
he said some shit that's like, we take everything for granted, and it's like, some of this shit might not be open for you to go to 10 years from now.
Ever again.
You dig what I'm saying?
You thinking you just
Some
a
niggas,
go?
you know what I'm saying? We damn near at war right now. Like, nigga might not be fucking with you 10
But
years
there
from
are
now.
countries that are no longer exist. They're consolidated.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Right.
I don't mean to make y'all bartenders, but can I get a shot real quick from you?
Like damn, what's that shit called? It was on
like Yugoslavia, I don't think that's a country anymore.
Okay,
Nah,
boom.
they changed all the names.
I'm
of
glad
that.
you said that, like the Czech
Czechoslovakia.
Republic and
Yeah,
shit.
Czech Republic,
Like, okay,
yeah.
I'm good. You talking about a shot? Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah, they sipping on something.
I'm straight. Yeah, I'm sipping.
He been throwing them shot.
I was
caps
thinking
at
about
you.
I Spy with Eddie Murphy and Owen
yeah.
Wilson. They was in the Czech Republic, but you know that all that shit used to be something else, didn't it?
It was
Before that,
Slovenia.
It was
and-
all broken
and some-
up.
It was broken up.
The
yeah.
reason Russia is still in that proxy war right now with them, because that was one of the parts they gave them. They did the same thing with Hong Kong. They similar, not the same thing. Where they gave, you know how the Hong Kong folks was rebelling around the George Floyd thing because they tried to cut their little 20-year. Y'all get democracy for 20 years and y'all don't have to be under China rule.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, so the same thing with Yugoslavia. They
Fam,
trying to
fam,
renege
fam.
on whatever deal they had. Appreciate that, bro.
Bro, Yugoslavia was a country between 1918 and 1992.
that's what I'm telling you.
No longer exists.
That's what I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
When did they end?
1992.
Yeah.
That was the breakup.
But now it's all kind of little spots I want to go to. And,
Even though I would never go there anyway, but I'm just saying.
Nah, I want to go
It
to
ain't nothing
like
for me to see in Russia.
I want to go to like
None of that.
Iceland,
Yeah.
shit like
I'm
that.
trying to go everywhere.
I want to go to
dog.
Greenland, bro.
They say it's
Greenland
super,
says
Greenland
cold.
Greenland is cold.
super cold,
And Iceland is
Is
green.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I want to go to. No, you know where I really want to go?
It still get cold in
You
Iceland.
know where it's popping at?
But it ain't Antarctica cold.
Goddamn Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland. I want to go there.
They
and
got
play
the
golf.
pubs.
Scots.
Yeah, I want to go there and
They
play
got
golf.
the pubs. And
You want to go to
Woo!
Ireland? See, my cousin, he go to Ireland like once a year to golf.
So I want to go there and play all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit,
They got the best, like some of the best golf courses. over
He
there.
said they get down over there though.
Oh,
I said yeah, cause he in that world of like his comrades. You know what I mean? Like you know, the high professional type niggas,
And Pete.
the lawyers and the judges and the
Yeah.
He said them folks get crazy. I said damn for real,
It's
and they'll
levels.
lock a nigga up for the shit they do over there.
Yeah. It just
That
new
shit
levels,
crazy.
And Pete too. You set up something like a soccer game or something, bro. Your mind gonna be blown, bro.
Ole, ole,
Folks
ole,
going
ole.
crazy in a rugby game, dog.
No, I ain't gonna lie
It's
to you,
different,
dog.
dog.
Like
It's different.
going to see other cultures. For one, it's just something. It do something to your mind because, like, you like I read about this in a book.
Yeah.
And now I'm actually seeing it.
Yeah.
Like,
And it just get you out your element. Your
dog, the first time
neighborhood.
we saw like the Coliseum,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
bro, like
wish.
my whole life they've been talking about this.
I've
And,
been
like,
watching
the-
Gladiator
you know
and
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I
You
wish,
see it.
bro.
You know what's crazy?
I wish.
Nothing is new to them to us, but everything is new to us to them.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna repeat that in my head. I think I know.
We know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I think a couple of the words were switched around.
Like,
We know what you're trying to say.
They don't get excited about shit we do here.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even really let Leary come here. Like,
They come to see like New York and shit.
New York, yeah.
But
New
even
York,
on the
LA,
vice versa, they come to see weird shit like the Grand Canyon and shit like that too.
Vegas.
not for real.
You'd be surprised if a Russian come here
Hey,
and go to the Grand Canyon.
and
They
the
gonna look at
Coca-Cola
all the
Museum, and the Coca-Cola
Good call
Museum.
back. Good
Bring
call
it
back.
up. He didn't say that.
Good call back.
I was coming with it. I was waiting on it.
I tell y'all somewhere everybody in the world gotta go, and I went there when I was 16. I gotta go back. Paradise Island. I don't know if the African dude own it still, but the Atlantis hotel. It was owned by a dude that was a diamond miner, African dude. He owned some diamond mines, and it's like right off of the water. If you don't want to pay to stay there, you can stay at the Sheraton right across,
From-
a 50
yeah, where is
50
it?
step walk. It's right on the beach on Paradise Island in Nassau, Bahamas. You got to ride the bridge over to the island, but they got an underground aquarium. And when you walk in, you can go straight down the stairs to the underground aquarium. It looked like you looking into the bottom of the ocean, dog.
Trying to see all that.
And they got
Wait a
sharks
minute,
and they got
this
every
is, you said at Nassau, right?
yeah, Nassau,
I think
Bahamas.
I've been to that shit.
Paradise Island where you got to go over to the
I'm
other
going,
side.
yeah.
Bruh, it looked like you walking. It don't look. It feels like you walking down into the ocean because you can throw a rock before you go into the hotel. You can throw a rock to the beach, to the water. So it gives you the
That's
illusion
hard.
you went under the sand and the water down there, like Atlantis.
I'm trying to see it, dog.
That's hard. That's
They
hard.
wouldn't even know it exists.
That's hard. Oh, do what I'm gonna say. You remember you was talking about your daddy, like he thought he had to fight a couple niggas to get down where he was going to get the Cubans and shit.
Yeah, have to fight his way out that
Man, my
tunnel.
nigga
in
said
the-
they had a story like that in Jamaica. And it's like they went through like a cave and
Yeah,
down
bro.
under and shit to get to a strip club.
Exactly. They be,
And they
that's their
said, boy,
speakeasies.
he said, boy, this shit was so janky, but we had a great time.
great time.
But they said niggas was on their ass though.
Think
Oh,
about
yeah,
it,
I can
Steve.
believe it.
You go to a speakeasy down here. You
Yeah.
walking up some stairs that's going around this way to
Yeah.
go up this way
Some dungeon shit.
through a dark and the light flickering in the hallway, and you
Yeah.
walk into
Yeah.
some player shit like this.
Yeah.
That's the same everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna feel the same way.
Yeah. Or that shit. Yeah, like that shit on the leather.
Oh yeah, it's some
yeah.
crazy shit
You
here.
remember, you know,
There's some shit we ain't
I'm
seen
talking about
here.
the show. You know how they went into
Yeah,
the
I know
little
some
shit,
of FL.
and it was like some bullshit going on. It was
It's
like, damn,
some crazy
this
shit
what we
here
at?
like that.
And they got there, go to
It's
the
some
back
real
and
life
like,
speakeasies
fuck.
like that.
It's some crazy shit here. You know, underground, this city burnt down, bro. The
Oh, you talking about back in the day?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they built.
You
They
talking
built
about like
Atlanta-
the 1800s type shit?
They built it whenever
Yeah.
it was. They built Atlanta on top of Atlanta, bro.
You talking about during the Civil War, after the Civil War? Yeah.
You think it's bunkers in the bluegrass and stuff where you don't think it's some bunkers down here,
Oh, no,
bro?
it was after the Civil
It's
War
some
though.
other stuff
Yeah.
down there.
Because during the Civil War, it burnt down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it burnt down a couple times.
Oh,
though.
was it during like right after the
can't
It
Civil
burnt
War?
down a
but
couple times.
It was like
I believe.
18 something.
Yeah.
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 But I think it burnt down again.
This shit we call the terminus.
For
Nah.
real?
Yeah, like it's not a lot. Look it up.
Okay.
That's
Called
that's
the
some
terminus.
knowledge I might need.
If you was from Atlanta for real, cause my dad he got a shirt and it's like named like before Atlanta. It was like 1800s or whatever. And it's called the terminus.
Terminus.
There's another name.
I can go for it.
I believe.
Before Atlanta.
That's what's
I can
up.
go for it. But yeah, I'm with you on too, cause the shit did burn down. They had to rebuild this motherfucker.
So
They,
goes
but
down
everything didn't burn down. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
it's shit
right.
around this motherfucker that, hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like New Orleans flooded. Everything didn't get.
Said some shit then.
Bruh, speaking of New Orleans, so you know I went.
I was supposed to come down there, bro,
Bruh.
but my shit was kind of light, and then I ain't know how we're gonna get. You know, I got people down there too, but I ain't really want to bug them. In
Bruh.
terms of like, bro, hey, let me stay here. Ooh,
Let
I
me
ain't hit
just
you in
say-
3 months.
I've been in New Orleans probably about 5-6 times in my life.
You had a good time this time.
This is the first time that I've been in New Orleans on some
Vacation.
vacation. It's always been work.
As a
I
complete
told you it's like my
tourist.
favorite city now.
Bruh.
Did you go to Dini's?
It's my second favorite. New Orleans is
I don't
that
know.
shit,
You
bro.
go to Dini's? Get
You
some
was
of that
down there
barbecue
with us
shrimp.
the couple times we
Yeah.
went.
I went a
The
couple
last
times.
couple times.
Bro, you know,
Yeah.
We
New
ate,
Orleans the
bro, let me
shit,
tell
I
you.
been trying to tell him, bro, we was out here on the road, bro.
Hey, that's road manager Steve, bro.
Hey, I was trying to tell him we was
Road
out here
manager
on
Steve,
the
bro.
road.
Yeah,
dog.
no, it's fact.
And I'm talking about really getting the logistics together though.
Yeah, yeah.
From Kentucky to Texas.
Yeah, it's fact.
I ain't bullshitting you.
No, it's fact.
I would not cap you down.
but we was out here on the road.
No, it's facts. I looked at it the other day. I'm gonna get back to New Orleans stuff, but I looked at it the other day, right? I was just like, cause I was in New Orleans, so I was looking. I was like, bro, we used to legit go Atlanta,
Yeah.
Macon, hit like Tallahassee,
Pensacola,
That's the worst
Pensacola.
drive. Florida's the worst drive.
Come
Mobile.
on, Mobile,
New
New
Orleans,
Orleans,
Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. Come back up, hit
Baton Rouge or something.
Baton Rouge. We'll hit
And then in the same breath, we had the St. Louis, Kansas City
St.
shit
Louis,
going
Kansas
on.
City,
Louisville.
Indianapolis. We had a nice little circle. That was our little circle.
Indianapolis,
Yeah,
That's why I
that
tell
was
folks
Lincoln,
that it's
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Another
And
thing.
Oklahoma, was it Tulsa? Yeah, we had Tulsa.
I missed
Oklahoma.
that one.
That was
I
smoke.
missed the
smoke
Brooklyn
was
one too. What was Brooklyn once? I
Yeah, New
think.
York, I forgot about
Hey,
New York.
niggas was out here
That's
on
what made me
the
quit my
road.
job.
Yeah.
Jimmy, which one we was on?
That was the
Which one we was
That was
on?
Peyton
We was talking about that
American
bed.
that paid in America.
I went on. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about.
You
where I
remember
missed-
the bed?
I missed like
Yo,
I missed like half the
What
dates.
tour? What tour you was on? You was talking about that bed. You like, shit. I wish I can't wait till I get my own tour so I get me a bed.
Where the Lords was sending the merch. Where the Lords gave us the merch and shit.
Yeah, that was
What the fuck we was at during that time?
that was like Tallahassee or something like that. Cause we had I know we had Tallahassee.
That was a good 10,
We had
8 to 10 cities. wasn't it?
Wilmington, North Carolina, Augusta,
Yeah,
Macon.
North Carolina, we been all through this motherfucker.
Yeah. That was Jimmy.
He say,
Hey,
he say,
we was at a
hey,
travel
the
lodge,
chitlin
bro.
we was
circuit
at a
with hot
shop.
sauce.
Oh yeah, that was
It was a
we
travel
had shop-
lodge.
Look, this how we thugging H. We thugging on some shit like niggas is taking the floor, bro. Hey,
Fact.
give me a pillow, bro. And one
And I'm
sheet.
talking about waking up
Let me
feeling
get a
good.
sheet. Let me get a sheet. You know what I'm saying? Niggas goddamn.
4-5 niggas
One
to a
nigga might
room.
take the bed that night. You know what I'm saying? Another nigga might. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Jimmy was in a chair with it like this here.
Thugging.
With the pillow. So that boy Coop hopped in the. That boy Coop hopped in the bed, right? Like he like jumped in that bitch like a little kid, like ready to get to sleep. Doing
Coop
all
be
that
tired
shit.
too, boy.
That boy Jimmy looked over. Damn. I can't wait till I get my own tour so I can
remember
gotta get a bed.
Hilarious.
Hey, classic.
That shit was hilarious.
I didn't make that one. What city was that?
I don't even remember.
I didn't
bro.
make that one.
That shit was hilarious, bro. Cause he
Dog.
looked over as soon as that nigga did
I
all
made
that.
like the next two. Y'all was talking about that for the next
that
2,
wasn't
3
New Orleans.
stops.
Yeah.
It was New Orleans?
We had just left from the Walmart. I remember the bridge. Was
Okay.
It came back to him like yesterday.
Hey, that man Coop was
I might have been on that one.
No.
I'm about to
Mobile.
say it could have been New Orleans. It could have been
No,
New Orleans.
hey.
I think I went to all of New Orleans.
My man Coop was, damn. No, feeling the bed. You know, he feeling the bed. You know what I'm saying? He feeling. he
Old
feeling.
man
He
style.
feeling the cotton count on that motherfucker. You feel me?
Hold on.
Damn. That boy Jimmy turned to him right. He say,
Hold on. I got you.
"Oh yeah, it's at the end of the song. I forgot about that shit."
straight cool. That's what I can't wait to go on my tour if I get a bed.
They caught it on.
He say-
They caught it on
Nah,
audio.
the same combo we talking about.
Same combo.
When Coop hopped in the bed.
We
It's
use
on
it as a
the it's on the
skit.
Good Day Atlanta
when
album.
Coop hopped in the bed, he
Is
doing
that
like
the Paid in
oh,
America,
man,
the EP joint or the?
Hey, boy, you
it's
turned
on
and looked at him so fast. You say,
Yeah.
right? Hey, look,
Video.
Y'all
That what I-
recorded that shit?
that what I.
It's the audio from the video.
Nah, it's on the tape.
That's on the album.
It's on the album.
On the EP, I mean.
Hey,
He said, "Well, y'all
hey,
can't see
and me and Good talk about that shit all the time. Cause we like, me
The odds, bro.
me and Good talk about that shit all the time. Like, what even made a nigga want to record at that point in time? We was exhausted.
We was exhausted, bro.
Man, it's
What
the
made a
hunger,
nigga even
bro.
want to record?
I just
and he
got
put
that
that at the end of the skit. I mean, the end of the song.
Right
And then-
before
but
Don't
look,
Get
look,
Tired, Get Paid.
Look, that boy, I'm talking about as soon as Coop got there, he hopped in. Oh, man, this shit feel good. And shit like that. That boy Jimmy turned to his ass. He say, "You straight, Coop?
Can't wait till I get.
I can't wait till I get my own tour so I can get a bed."
Boy,
Yo,
that was classic,
cause
bro.
we was in there thugging, bro.
We were thugging
Like I said,
too
that nigga
hard.
was in a chair, putting up a table so he could prop his feet up.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
on the
true.
floor, Truth on the floor, Div on the floor. Niggas
We were like 5, 6 deep to a
in
room,
one
bro.
room. Nigga wasn't trying to spend no extra money. Thugging.
at all.
Thugging it all.
But I say all that to say, being in New Orleans for the first time, I went like to vacation, bro. It was like refreshing. We did all of, we hit museums, we eat,
for sure.
we doing ghost tours. Like we just on some, like we out here, bro.
For sure.
I would tell y'all, if y'all ever go, I'm gonna put y'all on some game on this room.
For sure.
Not even hotel, Loft 523.
Okay.
Sound exclusive.
It is. Let me tell you. Now we booked through Hotwire. I can tell y'all some secrets, but y'all like.
Tell me the secret.
Just go to Hotwire. You figure it out.
The secret is though, like if you go to Hotwire have deals where they don't show you they don't tell you the hotel until you book. But what they'll do is they'll say like, oh, it's one of these 3 hotels.
Oh yeah, I
and
did
then
that
they'll
before.
show you, oh, it's the actual picture of a hotel room. So all I do, look up the hotel room, look up pictures, and so I already knew that. Okay, we're gonna get this spot.
Mm-hmm.
So this spot, Hotel 523, is like, it's 16 lofts
Yep.
in this one building.
That's some players.
But it's like the sister hotel of another hotel. So I check in this hotel, but like,
That's how they do in Miami.
Bro,
There
when I
might be
tell
2-3
you-
different hotels connected with 3 different names.
when I
all
tell
in one
you,
hotel.
we saw 3 people the entire time. Like when it was exclusive, like it was only 3 other guests.
It felt like y'all had to be
It was like we were there to ourselves, bro.
That's
Like the
what's up.
whole hotel, like 16, it was like we were there to ourselves.
what the shit was looking like.
Plush.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up with you, bro? Oh, yeah, this
Hey, that my boy with the bison burgers.
with the Boston Brothers. Shout out to the show. Shout out to the show.
Hey, I remember them shits.
Yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
you got
New
some
Orleans
of
was
them
good
goddamn
though.
Ted Montana motherfuckers.
Them bitches was scrumptious, boy. I ain't gonna
Okay.
hold you, my man.
I ain't gonna
Truth
lie to
over
you.
there.
Better than Ted Montana Grill, bro.
Now, my
usually
man, the
don't
truth.
be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out your IG real quick.
Flair Foods.
Flair Foods.
Foods with a Z.
Foods with a Z. Y'all shout out.
sure.
Hey, y'all
Flair Foods.
follow
I'm
follow
about
the
to check him
homie.
out.
He got the food.
You
on
do
deck.
catering too, bro?
He do it all. Anything
That's
you need,
what's
he
up.
got you.
So he doing
But-
catering too.
Yeah.
But nah, I missed that road shit, man. Like we was out there, we were teammates, bro. Like it's like I'm gonna tell you what it was like. It was like we was on an AAU tournament.
Oh yeah.
Fact.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We going city to city on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
fact. That's fact.
Like everybody ain't got their own bed and woo, woo, woo.
And everybody engaged too.
Hey.
That's what be the main thing, bro. That's why you was the road manager, bro. Steve would go ahead and get the logistics right, and niggas could actually have time to kick it and laugh and chill. Turn the That's how they caught that shit with the camera.
Yeah.
Y'all remember we were the hoop in Mobile?
Yep. That what we found. That when I found out you could hoop.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember what one of them young niggas said? Now I was telling my other part about this shit too, like how they be like when you say you from Atlanta and how they look at you
Oh yeah. They
Oh,
look at
yeah.
you
and
like
how
money,
they view
bro.
you. So get one of them young niggas said H. He said, "Where y'all from?" I said, "Shit, we from the A. We from Atlanta." And he said, "Oh word."
I remember this.
He say, "Y'all got like fishes in the floor and shit, don't y'all?"
God.
First of all, fishes ain't a word, but okay,
Yeah.
cool. But he said, "Y'all got fishes in the floor." Like,
Yeah.
bro, what you think we got going on?
No,
Boy,
it-
y'all is watching too much reality TV.
We country as hell.
too
Boy,
much
y'all
reality
watching too much
TV.
reality.
Boy,
Where
that
they get
would've-
it from? Reality TV.
That would have been 30 minutes of roast, and I would have brought him back to reality. And a nice
30 minutes of roast.
Boy, that's some incredible stuff to
The
think
crazy
about
part
somebody.
is, though,
He
truth is,
believed
like,
that.
They believe that because it was like, for one, they ain't never been here, and that go back to what we were talking about with the traveling, bro. Like you got to go and see some of this stuff for yourself and get a new like idea of what's going
Man,
on.
I'd have told youngin, man, I came down here, I thought y'all was gonna have dirt floors in the hotel. That's how you sound, youngin. What's
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah,
you,
he believed that though, bro. Like
He
was also,
believed
like,
that.
He was like, man, and then
Y'all
don't tell
got
you,
fishes in the floor and everything.
don't tell you coming down there like you rapping, so they already thinking like
Yeah.
you from Atlanta, you down here.
Y'all thinking they might,
somebody.
might
You
start
somebody.
putting y'all on the
Yeah.
level of
That's why I was telling bro that the other day, boy, nigga got to hit them chitlin joints.
Got to, bro.
Little chitlin
Lifeline.
circus shits. Cause
Got to.
when they look at you, and I tell my boy, he already look like he somebody.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm
I'm
about to say,
saying?
but you
when
are
they
somebody to them. It ain't about looking. You are somebody to
Yeah.
them.
Speak something true.
Cause
You are.
you from a
You
place
from
that
a
ain't
place
never
they
been,
ain't only fathom about.
Right, that's
And
right.
so when they look at you, it's like, boy, you walking on a whole different type of air.
Yeah.
You
But we
dig what I'm
gotta-
saying?
we gotta-
Like they even, unless they just one of them hating ass niggas, like
Yeah.
or hating ass people, they greet you a different
Yeah,
way.
that's
Like,
real.
hey man, y'all need anything, bro? Just holler at me.
Oh, yeah.
You need them too, though, to a certain extent.
Hate niggas. I don't need none of that conflict.
Now, you don't need that, but you need that.
I don't need none of that
You need to
conflict.
talk about it.
Well, the thing about
to this day back home,
Uh huh.
people
when he came down there.
Because he used to be down there.
Yeah.
When you make a staple somewhere,
When I heard of T.I.'s hustle, in terms of like,
really touching down in places.
bro, really touching like
Yeah.
even
Like
like
Wichita,
you say that,
Kansas
like you say
type
that.
shit.
Charlamagne got fun memories of that shit. Like I
Yeah.
read his book.
Oh, yeah, going back
he
to
bring that
his-
shit
yeah,
a
yeah.
couple times. Like
And he
bro
living
used to
the-
be in Columbia, South Carolina, all the fucking time. Like and I even heard T.I. say it to a certain extent. Like if I wasn't here, I'm going somewhere else because they got to know me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to get ahead of the curve, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I'll tell you, when he gave my first mixtape, bro, you know what I'm saying? At Douglas graduation. You know what I'm saying? 02 or it was 01, 02. So
we all got a
whenever,
T.I. story,
whenever my
bro.
brother graduated.
Oh, he
but
came
like,
to North Clayton.
Trap
Couple times. Almost
in the
got beat
street,
up.
in the street part 3.
Rap good.
He gave me that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did he have the Jordan jersey on?
They gonna think you
he gave me that personally. Like, you know what I'm
Fact,
saying?
fact.
Like,
Yeah.
he handed me that shit.
If real
Like,
talk, he
niggas-
one of the only rappers that walked in front of almost every high school in the city, let
Come on,
alone
man.
major
And
places, other
nigga,
places.
hey, nigga gotta have that though.
Yeah.
Nigga gotta have that where you touching in every city.
Like what Jimmy said, people don't forget that because from where you from, that don't happen every day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I tell people about Jeezy and the connection that I got, like when we had Goldmouth here, bro, like don't worry about we went to school together, but it's like I know that story
Yeah.
for real, so it hits different. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So when you
on
see
diff-
it,
on 3 different
yeah,
levels.
it's like no. When I'm listening to Jeezy,
Call out.
when I'm, yeah, it
Call
look like,
down.
yeah.
And that's
When I listen to Jeezy and he shout out Goldmouth on a new album, that hit different for me because like I see it like, oh, these niggas reconnecting
pick
again.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Like they reconnecting.
Though, same way to turn it all the way back around to what we was the point we making. When I say you are somebody to them, think about it like this: when we go to these other cities, right? We don't know none of the names of their streets if it's not Martin Luther King or somebody else. It really is just Martin Luther King.
True.
When we say we from Atlanta, they be like, bruh, what side you from?
They want to
Like
know.
they know streets like they
That's
been
right.
here before. So it's different, bro. It's like
That's
going to
real,
the
though.
Eiffel Tower and you standing in front of the Eiffel Tower and you like, bro, I'm at the Eiffel Tower. I'm at the Statue of Liberty. That's what they looking at you like on a smaller frame, bro.
Campbellton Road.
You know,
all
I'm about to say, you know, my boy
Campbellton
Tanaka.
Road is one of the most
Yeah.
pieces of shit
He
ever,
said
but I
the
love
first
it.
thing- one of the first thing he
But
did
they
when he
looking at
got
it like
here
it's
was go
rodeo.
to Headland and Delow.
You feel me? Niggas is looking at Campbellton Road
Off of
around every hood
Outkast
like it's
song.
Rodeo
You know what I'm
Drive,
saying?
dog.
Bruh,
That right there,
that's real.
You did that
I came up in 11th grade on Greyhound.
to see that?
Christmas break. Me and my partner. Just to,
See Headland and Delow.
Dog.
Oh, for real?
you know what I mean? Just go
East
down
Point.
Greenbrier.
Yeah.
That was my first stop. That's where I wanted to go.
Hey,
Dog.
look, my partner Tanaka, that's what he did.
Dog.
He's from Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
But he
Spent some
came here to
time
see
in
that.
New York, you know, Syracuse, all that. But he said one of his first stops, Headland and Delow.
Dog, I'll never forget me and my dog Corey, and I probably told this story on this podcast before. We were coming up here to look at, like, we were both going to Georgia State, so we coming to look at Georgia State. We done. We trying to go in like, bro,
AUC.
no, bro. Like, no, they go to Headland and Delow.
They went to Headland.
So we on 285. Now you know
Y'all niggas
we
fucking
ain't
get
like
robbed
I've lived
back
in
then.
Atlanta as a kid, but I'm making my whole life. So we get up here, we on 285, bro. All we know is the exit say Campbellton Road. So I'm like, bro, we get off on Campbellton Road. Get off on Campbellton Road, bro. You know what we do? We hit that right on Campbellton.
Right on.
We rolling
All the way down.
county line,
Yeah.
county line road,
They
bro.
done went all the way.
Put him on.
They done went all the way down the county line.
Bro, I'm like, hold
Seriously.
on. No, but I take that back. We were going trying to get to Greenbrier Mall.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, they said Greenbrier Mall right out because this is like, you got to think, this is during the time where it wasn't no internet. This was like
You gotta
legitimate.
go find
MapQuest.
this. MapQuest.
MapQuest.
We talking about that in the car.
Bro,
You gotta print it out.
hopped off of Campbellton. I'm talking about we county line road
Y'all went out on the county line.
before we realized that.
Y'all down there
Realistically, we probably was like on Butner Road, thinking
Yeah.
that like, bro, hold on, this ain't right, cause they said right off the exit, bro.
Y'all went to Palmetto.
Bro, let me tell you, you had to turn around. We found it eventually,
Oh
but
yeah, you going to? You gotta
know
stop
what
at the
I'm
gas
saying?
station. They gonna
But-
tell you exactly what road to look for.
I remember that. I ain't gonna never forget that. That's like
And you know
11th
what?
grade summer.
And you know what? Cause of technology, kids have never had that
Yeah,
experience.
I never had that sense of discovery again, bro.
You dig what I'm saying? And shit like that be mattering.
Yeah.
Cause you, like you say, how you never forget that.
Never
Jimmy
forget.
ain't never forgot that. You know what I'm saying? My boy Brent ain't never forgot that. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
Technology
your
changed
journey
discovery,
to
bro.
Headland and the low. Like, niggas ain't thinking about that shit because of
Y'all ain't even
technology.
got no trip.
You know what I'm
Y'all-
saying? Yeah, like shit.
Y'all journey is looking at the phone and,
Come on,
and
man.
the traffic that y'all.
Actually, I
going
already
with.
know exactly how to get there.
Come on, man. You dig what I'm saying? That shit is sad to me. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like, stuff that I had to find, and like, I remember the journey and shit. Like, bro, I remember the journey to Pensacola. We got stopped by the cops,
All that.
but Truth had to rap his way out of a ticket.
Oh, they did the
Coop had
five.
to, yeah,
They did the
Coop.
5 heartbeat shit to y'all.
But nah,
No,
not to us.
Coop had the state
And not
trooper
even-
rapping
yeah, he-
out of a ticket, dog,
Right,
for
he-
a warning, dog.
Truth rapped
I
out of
missed
a-
that one too. That's when I had to
Coop,
quit
that
my
was
job,
Coop. You
dog.
said
That's when I
Coop.
missed after two.
You said truth.
I
but-
said Truth first.
Yeah, you said
you said
truth.
truth
My
like
bad.
twice.
Coop
Yeah.
had to rap his way out of it. We rapped our way out of a ticket. Was I
Fact.
driving?
That's 5
I
heartbeat
think I was.
shit right
No,
there.
I think you were driving. I was sitting behind you. Yeah.
But what they pulled me over for? I don't even
Bro,
remember that.
we all that trip, all three of us got pulled over, and
Facts.
all three of us got pulled over, and I think the only person who got a ticket
Was Coop.
Was Coop.
Cause goddamn, he was actually speeding.
But Florida is the worst
And
place
that was
to
going
travel
to that was
through,
going
bro.
to like Valdosta or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, we were doing something crazy.
And he was in that little ass Nissan.
Accord.
The two.
The two-door Accord.
It was a 2-door Accord.
it wasn't a Accord, but
It
it
was a
was
Nissan.
it was
It's a
two-door
Nissan
Accord.
That was a
Z3Z
Nissan.
or whatever
Yeah, it was a Nissan.
Not Accord. I mean
Altima.
Altima.
Yeah, it was a
I
Nissan.
said the wrong. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all,
a Nissan.
get me right. Get me
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Two-door
Nah, Shada
Altima.
was doing numbers down that
Yeah,
way.
we were doing numbers.
But why did he pull me over? I don't even remember that shit.
You
Cause
was-
It's Florida, dog.
I hate giving them folk my money.
It's
So I
the-
know I was doing the speed
It's the
limit.
worst
It's
place
Florida.
to drive
Actually,
through,
we was
bro.
driving the drug
Route.
That's the drug route. So people
Yeah.
get pulled over all the time.
Cause we're on the back road.
We on the back road. It's the drug
You right.
route.
You
So
right,
it was
but-
like 3 dudes.
Cause I don't even remember him saying why he pulled us over.
Because we done had no trouble the
Cause
first.
he asked us where we were going,
The f-
and niggas was like, "Oh, we got a show down here," and he was like, "What y'all do?" And he was like, "My man right here rap." He said, "Oh, you rap?"
Rap out a ticket.
Yeah. He said, "You want to hit some bars?" And he was like,
Black
So-
or white cop.
It was a black
Black.
cop. Georgia State
Yeah,
Patrol
black.
though.
"Yeah, Georgia State Patrol." So he was
Younger
like-
dude, too.
He
So
said,
that was an automatic ticket though. Like so he really showed love. Yeah, he showed
Talking
love.
about Georgia State?
Nah,
Georgia
I
State
got
Patrol.
no, bro. I got some stories
Georgia State
about
Patrol always
getting
automatic
caught
ticket.
by the trooper, dog. Now this is when I was 18, 19. But I matter of fact, go listen to my second
"Oh,
album.
let me
The
finish
End-
this story though." So boom.
I talked about it already.
So boom, Shada got there and was like, "Shit, if I like what you hear, you know what I'm saying, I'll get you out this ticket type shit." Coop went out, stepped outside, rapped their way out that motherfucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We went on about our
yeah.
business.
Bring it back. You can't say that. Like,
They filmed it too. It's a little skit
no,
online.
it ain't normal.
Yeah, say that again.
That nigga rapped his way out of a ticket.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a fact.
On the side of the highway.
On the
I-
side
on the side of
in
the house.
Florida.
Yeah.
What state?
Yeah.
So wait, how Georgia?
You know, it's that close.
Oh,
it's that
okay.
close.
I
You know
know,
what I'm
but
saying?
Florida, boy, they don't play.
Yeah,
Now,
it's that-
it was so we were technically still in Georgia.
Georgia,
We
but we was on,
Georgia. We was
or it's some shit like that. You know how shit go into a state,
Yeah.
they go right back out of a state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Give me your ass. Nah, but that's a fool though.
Nah, he
Paul.
rap.
Nah, that's a fool.
Probably so. Right there, we were,
What
we
you
were
say?
right
What you
there.
say?
Lake Park.
Riding the line.
We were somewhere right there.
Hey.
We were definitely somewhere right there.
Huh?
He was there today. He was his hand.
He was black.
he was
He was
black.
black.
Oh, okay.
He was a black. He,
Nah, those are the worst.
no, those the worst.
Those the worst.
That's the worst ones. They want to do their job.
Them state troopers and shit. Those are the worst.
They the worst. A black one let me go though too, so I don't know.
You know what?
When I was
Nah,
19.
Nah, they is the worst. Cause they try to prove something. They got extra shit to prove.
They ain't killing
They have
nobody.
extra shit.
They ain't killing
They
nobody.
ain't
Definitely.
killing
say?
nobody.
They not-
They
they
ain't
very-
killing nobody. nigga.
I ain't heard of a state trooper killing nobody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
yeah.
definitely a fact.
Yeah, but I ain't never heard. I ain't heard of a state trooper killing nobody. State trooper killing nobody. No, I'm saying like, what?
He had it.
Hey, he had all that,
bro.
Military.
He was definitely
they wanna
he was
tell
definitely
you.
retired
You had to be
military,
military.
went into the police force,
you had to be
guaranteed, bro.
military.
He had all that, big guy. I
Guaranteed.
swear to God, bro.
But he let us roll. I can find the footage. I'll show you
I
all the footage.
swear to God.
Yeah, it's a skit online
I
now.
swear to God.
It happened.
But nah, he wrapped up out of that bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, look, the first thing, as soon as he pulled us over, cool, you know, he tall and shit. We in there. What type of car we had? We had like a
Nissan,
little small joint, didn't we?
Altima.
No, that
We ain't have a
had
full.
rental.
We had a full
rental.
size.
We had a rental. That's why we got stopped. We was 4 niggas in the car with
In
a
a
rental.
rental.
Yeah.
Was it a full size or was
It was
a
full size.
Hey, look. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll tell
Hey,
you.
look. As soon as I put that bitch in park on the side of the road, that boy Coop put his hands in his wallet. He put his wallet on the dash.
Coop know the
And he
procedure.
put it, and he put his hands right on the dash. Before Shawty even gets to the window, Shawty like this in position. Like,
Facts.
But Coop get pulled over almost every tour.
no, that
though,
shit was
dog.
hilarious. Bro.
Almost every tour.
It
No
wasn't.
matter where
It
we
wasn't, but it was. Cause I'm talking about, but that boy got his wallet out real quick.
Good. Then we get pulled over. Didn't Coop get pulled over going to Kentucky? Coop stay getting pulled
all
over,
the
dog.
time, bro.
We get put on all the time.
We can't even say that.
But-
The first couple tours, we had a smoke car, and then y'all had y'all own car, and we ain't had no problems. But I think y'all was the ones getting pulled over. Coop got pulled over in them too.
You know what? What funny is, we always ran into like rain or we got pulled over.
Yeah, had to be one or the other.
But we always made it where we need to go.
And it always made the trip fire.
Yeah, we always made it where
It
we
always
need
made
to
the
go.
trip fire.
won't he
Bruh,
win?
it's almost like
Won't he do it?
that adrenaline be running for the whole trip.
If you don't go through something, I don't want to say that.
Nah,
No,
adversity,
you're right,
it's
though.
adversity's always there.
Or not, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look, the only adversity that's not there is the one that we ignored, bro.
You ain't been through something though. I'm just saying, if you ain't been through
No,
something,
you ain't hear me though.
real or not.
You ain't hear me though. The only adversity we don't go through is the one that we ignored.
Break that down, Trey.
I'm
We
telling you.
we just got through it and didn't even worry about it, bro.
Before.
We didn't even worry about it, bro. So it wasn't adversity. It was adversity, but because you weren't worried about it,
Yeah.
you ain't even peeping it. That's why you said perspective. Every time it's perspective.
Consciously, we ain't thinking about it.
Nah, it's on.
Cause some shit we go through that niggas will go, that like other people go through that they be like, damn.
That's true.
I would say
can use it.
And we get through it normally.
I would say it's. I would say.
Exactly. We'll get through a death like.
I got a definite answer for that. I would say it's instinct, which is conscious. You see what I'm saying? Instinct is that weird thing that could be like subconscious because it's just you going, but you're definitely conscious when you're doing it. You're actually the most conscious. So I would say it's conscious. We know, but like I said, you're ignoring it because first off, we trying to get through it, nigga. I don't care if it's traffic, nigga. We ain't worried. That was the adversity that day.
You know what I think it is?
Traffic though.
It's more so that
No, it's usually harder than that.
it's more
but-
so that we not worried about it because we focus on the destination, right? So like the journey, we understand that the journey gonna be
Up
bumpy
and down.
roads on the journey, but we like I'm trying to get right here. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like all this stuff that happened, it kind of we really look at it just like it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
But we trying to get to the goal, you know what I'm saying? So
And then the person to person is what specifically you kind of point out as far as what you point out negatively.
just in case y'all think we cap. On what?
Too comfortable. I ain't thinking about
Oh
gonna
yeah,
pull up-
yeah,
he
yeah.
gonna pull up
That's
the
the video
receipts.
right there.
Tell them where to find it at.
Fact, bro.
rolling home, living life out on the road. Chase down
On the side of the road, bro.
what's
bro.
going on, but that's the life
That's a
that I
straight
know.
trooper right there. You feel me? This
Deep in
real
my
life.
soul. So I can't change my childish ways. They
And he in the
ingrained
camera.
my dome. Lord knows that I'm wrong, but it sure make a good song.
Oh, now that beat somebody. Yeah, I was a hype man in the driver's seat.
Really trying to
Yeah,
snap my dough
yeah,
and get gone with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's cash. That's cash money.
Yeah.
I hit him with the yeah.
$11 until it's gone. Got a bitches of
Yeah.
a man that ain't never know better. Burn through my cellar lighter than cold leather. Getting in the weather, my nights are slow never. Sweeter than corn kettle when looking for the pleasure. That'll work.
Is that'll work? No ticket. It's a fact. This happened, bro.
And then that's validation, dog. That depending on the show,
Yeah.
that's more validation than what you get from the crowd, bro.
That's facts, bro.
That shit be more than money, bro.
No,
Yeah.
that's real talk.
It brings money, so it got to make more than
Bro,
money.
if you pull out $5, you know, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do with that shit? Nigga, lock your ass. Like,
Yeah.
niggas just rap for a nigga.
Yeah, you right. I ain't even think about it like that. Nigga could bribe him for the same little bullshit, man. Let me just throw you some money so I ain't got to come back down here. I throw you the money right now. Give me a warning. I'm gonna throw you what the ticket costs. I'm gonna throw you the ticket money now.
But he was entertained. Yeah, he was entertained. He was entertained.
Yeah. No, it's
Better
real.
than currency.
But Age got me thinking about that 5 heartbeat shit for real.
Yo. Had to sing your way out of what they had them all on the cars and
What the song they was singing?
y'all sing or something. It would sound like a Negro spiritual.
They
That's all I
did.
remember.
What it was?
Yeah. I got nothing.
But why does it sound like a Negro spiritual when they sing that?
I got nothing but
They even singing a
love.
happy song, dog.
My boy had that
It
baritone
sound
on
like
lock.
a Negro spiritual when they sing it for the
I
cops,
got
dog.
he was
nothing
letting
for.
know we
Look,
got
they about to
love.
cry and everything.
Yeah, they was.
bro.
Now they what?
They about to cry and
The
everything.
soft one did.
Who, Church Boy?
Church boy.
He
I
did.
got nothing
And then he became
but
gangster after that.
love for you,
He grew some nuts and
baby.
start singing.
I got nothing
That's a bad
but
movie, dog. We
love
need some
for
more movies like that,
We
dog.
need, man. Listen,
We
man.
need some more movies
I
like
was
that,
just going
dog.
down. I was just going down memory lane, looking at all our black movies, like especially like from the '90s and shit
We be
like
having
that.
50-year gaps in
And-
between our movies. Some
And
of them,
bro,
dog.
those some powerful movies, bro.
They are though.
That's
They are.
why
That was some
they
powerful
crazy
movie,
out
bro.
here.
I was trying to. I ain't trying to get in the sauce, but I was looking at it look like shit for quotes and shit like how you just add the shit to the track and shit like that. I was looking at Boys in the Hood, and I was looking at Lawrence Fishburne talk to them niggas about like
Oh,
this that
man.
that shit powerful.
When he was a young old nigga,
Then I go to Menace.
Menace to Society.
he was dropping
Then I go to
gems
Menace to
every
Society,
time.
and I hear this like niggas talking about like it's a hunt. The hunt is on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to survive out here type shit. Talking to his son and all, like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit was powerful, bro. Like,
It was
you know what
all
I'm saying?
powerful. It
And
wasn't no weak shit. Even when you go to the
even the acting was on par. Like,
even
it
when
was
you go
great.
to the funnier side or the weirder side with the what's my boy Spike Lee and that side of
Yeah.
it, man, all that shit is
Wake
powerful, dog.
Yeah,
And
that's
that was
it.
supposed to
You
be
know what I'm saying?
comedic.
That school day.
And we still sleep.
We
still
still sleep.
Hey, and on the acting shit, even the violent shit be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't realize, like, bro, like Q really was a good ass
Bro,
actor back in the day.
Fresh. We'll never have
Like
another
first
Fresh,
row,
dog.
though, bro.
I made
We'll
him
never
sit
have
through
another
Fresh. I made him
Fresh,
sit
dog.
through Fresh.
Chuck E. There'll never be another Chuck E.
I made him sit through
Come
Fresh,
on, my
bro.
dog.
I said, but I say, well, Fred really like one of my favorite movies.
Man, that's
I
top.
say, it ain't
City
like
of God,
it ain't
Fresh.
like it ain't like
it's a list of those
top-notch.
type movies.
It ain't like top notch.
That'll touch
Production.
you in a way to where you won't even be paying attention to the violence,
yeah.
dog. You're gonna be paying attention to why in these people's lives, dog.
Like even when it comes to like the Boys in the Hood, like Fresh is not like one of those top notch productions.
Yeah,
but it's really one of my
the
favorite
story-
movies.
'cause it's
It's
Cause
well-
the chess,
well done,
the
dog.
chess metaphor in that whole movie do it for
Yeah.
me.
Scarface gotta be one of the most, bro.
We talking about black shit.
Yeah, I'm like, how he come with
Yeah.
Scarface?
Chill.
What?
We talking about black
that
shit.
was straight whitewash.
Yeah, we talking about black
He said
shit. We talking about black shit.
Yeah, we talking about
Don't even continue.
We
Yeah,
talking
stay out
about
the game room.
we talking about the culture like Kanye, not the culture like the
Yeah.
folks that make the
We
money.
talking about black shit. Yeah, even
Yeah, we talking about the
but
black
even-
culture, baby.
But even Q, you remember when he got down when they went to
He said
Boys in the
Kanye.
when they did the drive by.
Was that Q? Hold on.
I should have said
Was that
Kyrie.
Q? Boys in the Hood. That was Q first role though, what? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, dog. Like
that was his
don't
first
even-
one. It was great.
Like how,
Turn your punk ass over.
a lot of that came from a
But I
real
love that
place.
part, bro.
You smoke crack, don't you? Come on, that's what was in movies,
Bro,
dog.
I love
now they
that
want to
part.
give us stuff like Euphoria and tell black people watch this and don't be traumatized.
Boy, you said something. Then.
You see what I'm saying? Watch this and don't be traumatized. Don't give me no story. Don't give me nothing but trauma.
Yeah.
I don't want to
said-
watch soap operas, dog.
I never
The only
watched
good stuff
this.
we got is close to soap operas now, dog.
Hey, my partner used to say,
Black soap operas. That's
even
the
while I used
best.
to be talking like,
I'm
say,
waiting on BMF,
for
dog.
instance, I might say like a Star Wars reference or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He said, man, I ain't watching none of that shit, man. I grew up on real shit, nigga.
Menace to Society.
Yeah, I grew up on that
Boys in the
shit,
Hood.
Baby boy is my shit too.
Who is they? They can be a whole bunch of folks. What we talking about
Hilarious.
context
Yeah,
wise?
who are they? Yeah.
Trying to figure out who they that's giving us something.
You know who it is.
Well, I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
the small
Wait, you talking about the Scarface? The Scarface
small
statement?
hats.
Crank it up, yeah. No. He talking about what you just said about Euphoria and shit. Yeah.
Oh, they. Oh, they.
The small hats.
You trying to get me Kanye before I even become a star? No, just playing. No, they just people that control. Well, I go to one that we can go to that ain't that controversial. The Woman King.
Make it quick. 'Cause
The Woman King. 2 white women wrote that.
The Woman King.
Could have easily been better with 2 black
I
women
actually
writing
just watched
it.
The
It was
Woman King,
great.
dog. It was a
It
good
was
movie,
great.
dog.
It was great. But they. You feel me? So it ain't even got to be about a set of people and nothing like that. It's just this supposed to be a black movie, but it's written by. How many white people was in the movie? We can count the white people that was in that movie, bro. The Woman King.
It was 2 beige.
It was a half breed that was messing
It
with
was
the
two
with the main
half-breeds.
character. and it was some slave owners. We don't even know their names.
First of all, women
It's a
can't
black
be
movie.
king, so that's already a problem.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because of they. So he asked me about they. That's they.
Yeah.
You see, the first thing he pointed out.
It's a good
but it's a
movie,
great
in my
movie.
opinion.
It's a great movie.
It was. I still like
Great
seeing it.
movie.
It's a good movie.
I still like seeing it.
Exactly. And we can't even call they or talk to they.
Women can't be king. Yeah, you right though. Women can't be king, but they can be a
They
ruler.
about to come with the man queen. Because
They
we
can
keep
be a
letting they
ruler.
do
No,
it.
you got you watch the movie. It makes
They about to
sense
come
on
with the
movie.
man
They can be
queen.
a
Watch.
ruler.
A queen.
It ain't gonna
Money
be.
in the
It
movie.
ain't gonna be P Valley no more. They gonna come out with the man queen. Watch.
Hilarious.
And that's Truthism number 3.
They gonna do it, bro. They gonna do
I'm
it.
just trying to make sure we point them out. That's it.
If that's 3, I'm 3 for 3. 'Cause they done did it already.
Yeah, that's
They just gonna do it on a major scale.
Yeah.
That's it.
Real quick, because we ain't had one. I feel like we need it. Culture ratchet question.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Do robots cry?
Hilarious.
They bout to.
No.
The only robot that felt emotion was on iRobot.
They bout to.
He said
What my
they
boy
about-
name was? Sonny.
Who said
Sonny.
they about to?
I did.
They are.
They bout to. No, they got emotions now.
They are, bro.
You ain't watched the videos about the
they-
AI?
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw a video.
I done
Robot was
seen 20 of
crying?
them.
He wasn't crying,
No,
but
they
he
was-
felt every emotion but tears, bro. Like he was on some like legit felt bad. Like it was a video where a dude broke a glass and he was just like, "Oh my god." I'm like,
Why would you do that?
bro, this is a robot. This is not
Bruh,
a
they
real
asked-
thing.
A dude broke a glass and what happened?
The robot was
responded.
like felt like, oh my, like he broke. It was not just a regular.
Like if somebody
glass.
just broke a glass right now.
It was something.
And
It
we
was
like-
something of importance, but it was made of glass.
Yeah.
And the robot felt an
On some
emotion off
different
of
shit.
that.
Oh, I see.
And
what
I
you
was
saying.
like-
Like damn, like
I'm like, bro, that ain't supposed like
Taking over though, bro.
that don't supposed to
they
happen
already
with a
took
robot,
over.
bro. We saw
They
the
just don't want to
movie.
give us all. They don't want
We
to give
saw
all
the
our jobs
movie,
away
bro.
yet. They got to do it slow.
About to.
But
Amazon
they
right now.
2 white dudes asked the robot. They was playing with the artificial intelligence. This is the video that I stopped watching them. They asked them, will and can robots ever take over humankind? And the robot made like a joke and laughed and everything,
No, fam.
and said like, nah, but on some real shit we can. And laughed at the white dudes, and the white dudes just ha 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 ha.
what's funny? Hey, well, this shit ain't even funny to me, but what kind of blow me a little bit
crazy.
is the shit that we did see on iRobot and shit like Minority
Oh, they gonna show
Report
you.
and shit like that. I didn't think I'd ever see even the beginning stages.
We still waiting on flying cars, my nigga.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
already in the automatic cars. We still
But-
waiting on flying
but if
cars.
you-
We
if
might
you-
see them, dog.
The thing is,
We
right?
might
We
see
always
them.
go to flying cars, but we skip all the other stuff that's
Yeah,
being
that's
done.
already done.
Especially like your phone talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your phone.
Oh, look it up, y'all. Quick. It's a new Audi. Your headlights fly above you like as drones and shine the light in front of you. Look it up.
Damn. But see, like even we missing the point. Like our phones
Crazy.
talk to us.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's been crazy though.
Keep talking your phone to look something
And
up
made
for
you stupid. Made you forget everything we knew when we was 12.
Bruh.
We don't know no phone
Bruh.
numbers. no
Siri,
nothing.
how do you spell?
It's a smartphone and it made
No,
you stupid.
bro. I'm gonna
my
tell you
my
like
shit
this
ain't
right here.
Latonya, but I be like Latonya, how do you spell?
It's a smartphone and it made us stupid.
What she do? What she do?
I don't open up an app on some,
Your phone wigging now.
bruh. What I was gonna say though,
Yeah, you tripping.
when I left New Orleans, I'm pulling up at the crib. They hit me with some. Look at all the places you went, and they don't roll that. Like I'm talking about, museums. Like they give me a list.
I
of
still
everywhere
get
don't
shit
go.
like that today.
I ain't never seen that.
On
like
this
that,
day, you were
So
in.
they was landmarking you?
Every
Like how the
time- every
police
time
go
I was
back?
somewhere-
Bro, I get
Longer
shit
than
like
10
that today
minutes.
with photos and
No.
shit. Like it be like,
Yeah.
on this day you were in Baton Rouge. On this day you was in.
No. Y'all be letting the iPhone allow y'all to track them apps be allowed to track shit.
Yeah,
That's
you
y'all
be. I be
doing.
like allow. Yeah, I be allow.
Yeah, see, I don't do that
Because
shit.
sometimes when you say
I just
block,
got an
you
iPhone
wanna
in
know.
June.
nah, but sometimes when you be like, is it okay for you know how you be asking
gotta
okay,
do it
is it
later.
okay?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
sometimes if you block, the shit don't even work.
Yeah, you got to do it
They
later.
do that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, look, man, this has been a great conversation. But, bro, where?
I like how you said it.
No, real talk, bro. Where Cupid at?
Cupid.
You talking about nigga with the Cupid shuffle?
With the Cupid shuffle?
For real?
Where he at? Cause he got a hit. Like he got a smash.
He should
that
be
ain't
out here-
never leaving.
I tell you where he should be at. He should be out here right next, opening up for Genuine.
Hey, Genuine stay on that road, boy.
That boy turned his hustle up
Yeah, he did.
With Genuine.
with
Yeah,
that
he
little.
Hey, shit, when shit start getting slow, you'll get back on the grind.
But he turned that joke into money.
Hey,
Smart. That's how you supposed to do.
yeah. When you get back, shit starts slowing up,
said,
and
"Where is
your,
Cupid?"
your royalty check starts spreading out a little bit more. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. You
You'll
gotta
get back
turn
on
it
that
up.
grind.
Fact.
Shit, I'm still trying to live that lifestyle. Yeah, I think shit. Man, my
Where's Cupid though? Where is he at?
he-
Don't
that-
nobody know?
I have no idea.
No idea. But
If you ask me to point shot out of the lineup, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out.
But he
Mr.
got a
Coach
hit
out.
though.
he got a hit, but he's also a regular looking dude too, though.
For real?
Yeah, like very regular.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you for $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
I was about to
Shit,
say what's a
$10.
regular looking dude, but it's a lot of regular
Yeah,
niggas looking
he's
motherfuckers
like a
out
very
here.
regular looking. I'll show you.
I don't care if I'm talking about I needed $200,000 right now for in the lineup, but I couldn't get you. I could guess.
So you gonna lose it every time?
I just shit. The odds might be in my favor that day, but shit, I couldn't.
Couldn't
Hey
tell you.
man, my word of the week is Magnanimous.
Can
Magnanimous.
you spell that?
Yeah. I sure no can. MAGNAIN. NI. My bad. MOUS. Meaning having or showing a generous and kind nature.
Hey,
Okay.
send that to me because I missed that whole stuff.
Magnanimous.
I guess.
That
You
don't
gotta-
match.
You got a shout out. of the
I mean, if you start breaking down
A
root words, it
shout out
might.
of the
week,
week.
who you want to shout out,
I was gonna do the hot question.
bro? We got to close out. Bro.
Closing it out. Shout out of the week. Man, I'm a shout out.
You got to come back true.
I'm a shout out. Yeah, we gonna do it. Hey, he hit me with a curveball. Let me shout out the homie Big Sant, man.
Oh, for sure.
The homie Big Sant, man.
They
Goddamn.
got a Smith ass.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
worked on the record about a month ago, man. I produced, Goody engineered that thing, threw the homie Coop on it.
I was just around dog a couple days ago.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Sant, man, and the whole goddamn Forever Collective, man. All y'all, man.
For sure.
For sure. Well, Chiane ain't here. She know how to do the rundown. We don't. So see y'all Negroes and niggas next week.
You heard?
And it did giant.
All right, we good.
I got a piss.
You got a who?